What's up, folks? Main man Lucky Lance for more Rakdos scam. Hope you guys are excited for it. I know I am, at least for the time being. Like I said, my name's Lance. More importantly, my screen name is Major Riot. That's Major _ Riot _. That is my screen name on Twitch, YouTube, MTGO, MTGA, and Twitter. So you're watching this live on Twitch, but if you're following, watch this on YouTube, please consider subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up. And you also follow me on Twitter for that X/Bluebird action. That's right, follow Major Riot on Twitch and Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe to Major Riot on YouTube for the low cost of free. Don't delay, do it now for a guaranteed outburst of rage, confusion, and even sometimes joy, the rarest of the emotions on display on these fine streams and videos. You won't regret it, folks. Just go ahead. It's free anyways. I do have a disclaimer, though. I am not responsible for a sudden increase in top deck only lands, being wrecked by a Ragavan, or being unable to find your sideboard cards. If that starts happening to you, it has nothing to do with me. Just always got to put that out there. Make it clear. Make it obvious. Cover your own ass. But as you can tell, I do enjoy playing Magic the Gathering. Although to watch my videos, you would never know that. And when I do play Magic, I do prefer to play Modern. At least I think so. That's what I used to always think. But maybe times are changing. And we're in the middle of a Modern RCQ season. So that means that this is my deck of choice. I know people want to see me play Gruul Ponza again, and folks, it's coming. Probably in a couple more weeks, so you guys get excited for that. But right now, we're doing Rakdos Scam. The RCQ season's coming to an end for me pretty soon. I think in the middle of November is the last one that's in my area that I can attend to without having to, like, drive, like, 3 hours or something. So, yeah. We're going to play some more Rakdos Scam. Let's take a look at the weather here. It's getting chilly, man. It's getting real chilly. Weather Ravenhill conditions are partly cloudy with the temperature of 48 degrees and wind is blowing from northwest at 2 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 60%. So, yeah, I just put on the little covers that go over your outside faucets. Put those on today. It's supposed to get down to freezing in a few days at night. So, got to make sure that you get those covered to stop yourself from having potential disaster. Let's take a look here. We went up 1 follower. We're now at 53 followers on Twitter, so thank you guys very much there. We are still at 336 followers on Twitch. We did go down 1 subscriber on YouTube, but 567 is still 567 more than I probably deserve. So, of course, shouts all 53 followers on Twitter. Shouts all 336 followers on Twitch. Shouts all 567 subscribers on YouTube. And, of course, a massive shout to all 2 of my Twitch subscribers. Give me a little bit of hard-earned money these very trying and dangerous times. So I really appreciate it. It's going way above me on the Call of Duty. You spend that money anywhere else, and it would make a lot more sense. You get yourself a fine Snickers bar, maybe a Reese's Fast Break bar, and it'd be probably better for you than subscribing to Major Riot on Twitch. But I really, really appreciate it. I appreciate anybody who watches any of this, whether live on Twitch or recorded on YouTube. And you know, that's really, really awesome. All right. I was just trying to look at something real quick. I'm not going to bore people with this, but I wonder when the last time, I'd have to go through, it'd take too long, but I would have to look at, yeah, it's been 3 years since I last got a cheer. There we go. 3 years. That's more than 3 years. So that's pretty cool. So anyways, yeah, we're going to play some more Rakdos Scam. I did not do well in this is not a fresh league. I'm 0-3 in it. I'm going to try and win the last 2 to get at least a participation prize. You may be able to see there that I have forced game 3 in all of them. It's just like in paper. I just can't quite get over the finish line. I push them all the way to the edge. I just can't quite get them over the edge. I got them on their knees, but they're not going down. They're not submitting. I don't know. You know, we're just going to finish this league and start a new one. I will be here tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time. I didn't play Monday, so I could play Friday. Okay? So hopefully you guys can appreciate that. If not, that's fine too. I mean, Friday, you know, I know people got stuff going on. You want to enjoy the weekend, get ready for the weekend, what's ever going on. Hopefully you got it off. I haven't been able to work more than 5 days in a week since February 2019. So it's been a pretty nice run. Someday that'll end. Someday I'll have to, you know, work an extended work week, you know. Hopefully it's not a really long. I used to work weeks that were 19 days. Like Monday through Sunday, and then Monday through Friday. Get 2 days off. and then it'd start all over again, Monday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, Monday through Friday. I mean, 19 straight days. Um, you know, I mean, but that I haven't had to do that in a really long time. Probably like not since 2017 or something. But yeah, it wasn't. I did work 12-day work weeks. You know, Monday through Sunday, then Monday through Friday. The last one I did that was February 2019, and then things changed. You know, in my opinion, for the better. I don't like working a ton. I like getting 40 hours for the week, calling it good. You know, there's too many guys out there that expect to have extended work weeks and get offered a lot more money, and then they get into financial ruin when that gravy train dries up. It's always best to base your life around a 40-hour work week, not a 40 over like a 66-hour work week, as some guys I used to where I work. Um, but yeah, here we go. Let's hope things go good for me today. Alrighty, well, before I decide to go keep or mold this, I do have to reveal my beverage of the day. And folks, we got another 20-ounce bottle of Mountain Dew Major Melon. That's right, there's some quality stuff right here. I really enjoy them. This one expired on February 6th, 2023, so we're still, a year out. I mean, we still haven't got over a year. This thing expired what? It's October 26th today, so yeah, 8+ months ago. So, we're still under a year, so that's good. We all know the official start of the video doesn't begin if I crack my beverage. It's going to happen right now. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah. That's some good stuff. I'm going to keep here, and I'm going to try the Fury scam. Do I dump the Bolt or the Ragavan? Just don't know. I think I'm going to dump the Ragavan. Man, I don't know. I definitely going to Thoughtseize on turn 2. Hopefully. Okay, we are not going to dump the Ragavan. That is actually stupid. Don't get rid of the Ragavan. All right. All right. There's a 4/4 double striker on turn 1. Seems good, but has not been working out for me. Ancient Sterns. Was this all? This must have originally been from Rise of the Eldrazi, right? Funny that Rise of the Eldrazi symbol looks pretty bad. I mean, it looks better in paper. I don't know. Maybe it's too. No, that's full size on the screen. Yeah, I don't know. It looks a little squished. I mean, none of the other ones look that bad. Worm Coil Engine. All right. Yep, that looks rough. Swing for 10. What do I grab here? I get a Chromatic Star. Or Sphere. I think I better Thoughtseize. Yeah. Take a good look here. So they're gonna go. They're 2 mana. It takes both their lands unless they top deck. Unless they top deck, um, Urza's power plant. Um, They'd have to top deck Urza's power plant to play either one. They get a non-Urza. If they get like an Urza's Mine, then they can't play either one. I'm gonna take the Worm Coil. Maybe that's wrong. I don't know. We're gonna find out. All right. Tron it up. Tron it up. I always like to make sure. Like I never remember, like I know you take out the Void Walkers, and you bring in Blood Moons, and the Terminates, and bring in the Cast into the Fires. And that's it, you know. Sometimes I kind of want to keep the Terminates because of, Worm Coil Engine. But that's probably not right, right? That is a mole. Yeah, I need, like, Blood Crypt. If I had Blood Crypt, maybe I'd keep. Again, I can't keep. If I had a black card, I would have kept. Wow. All right. Ragavan Bowmasters. Okay. Wow. All right. Gotta draw a land now. Drew a land. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. See how bad this is. I'm trying to get a little bit of advantage off the Bowmasters. I didn't want to just fling them out there. You know, maybe I need to. Okay. Pet Gage, thank you so much for the dab redemption. Yep. So I am going to have to evoke Fury and kill that Karn. Wow. How does this work? So they have a relic. They don't have a land. I think this works, right? Let's attack first. I got none to lose here. Right? So this will come out now because I get to choose. All right, I will exile the Not Dead After All. And, all right, we got a pretty good clock there, but, you know, well, I can get some red mana. What could he get here? Just another sphere, a star, an expedition map? Star, okay. A lot of mana. 9 mana still. Ping. Man, the guy is slow. MTGO, man. MTGO is hella slow. It just keeps getting worse. I don't know why, because they put stuff in to make it so people actually disconnect. Wow, this guy used everything there to find an out. He's at 10, so he'll die here. Did he find Wormcoil? Ah, Oblivion Stone. There we go. He got there, guys. He got there. Hooray! Hooray! All right, time to lose. All right. Just make him beat me. All right. Well, that was a fun game, too. So much excitement. Let's see here. I've forced game 3. Let's see if I can lose this one. I've lost 6 straight. 6 straight game 3s for 6 straight match losses on MTGO. So I can't make that 7. Let's see if I cannot make it 7. You know, it's absolutely insane. Don't know really what I'm doing wrong. I mean, for real. Like I said, last time I played on Tuesday, I went and talked to guys that are so-called experts with this deck. They have all the analytics, have all the pretty yeah, pretty much. But you know, those assholes at Wizards of the Coast are looking at me and being like, "Damn, we can't ban Grief or anything because, you know, look at this poor bastard." But anyways, I talked to the guys that are supposed to be super experts, analytical masterminds. They're keeping track of the trends. They're crunching the numbers. They're, you know, brushing their hair and all sorts of stuff, taking baths every other day. And, you know, I went and, did I do this wrong? I was just asking. Like, I would say, like, you take these cards. And I got Blood Moon, so I'll keep. And they're like, so I gave them a scenario that I went through in an RCQ. And they were like, I was like, I took these 2 cards. Or I asked them, what cards would you take out of this hand? It was like a Yawgmoth hand, right? It had 2 lands, 3 dorks, 2 Quarter Callings. And I took 2 Quarter Callings. So I asked them, I didn't tell them what I took. I said, what would you take? And they were like, the Quarter Callings. I'm like, all right. There we go. All right. See what I get here. Karn the Great Creator. I'm just going to pass. I'm not going to Blood Moon them. Now I'm going to bolt them. Well, first I'm going to fetch. Trying this trick. Not really a trick, but you guys know what I mean. Bolt. Okay. Swing for 2. I take an Ancient Stirrings. Now this has to be colorless card from among them in your hand. I wonder if I should use that. Let's Thought Seize them. Good lord. Karn the Great Creator's annoying. The One Ring's hella annoying. I guess I just take the One Ring. Blood Moon him. I'm glad I didn't see a forest there. That would have been pretty bad. Do I want to use Ancient Stirrings? Just get another land out? I mean, I don't have anything that's colorless, right? Try to get another land out of the deck, I guess. Basically, is it worth losing my treasure? I have another swamp, so I think I can cast this. Wow, I got nothing. I was going to draw Blood Moon, so I guess it's good that I got that out of there. But I figured I'd try. But I did get Blood Moon out. He should go for a forest here. Yeah. Now he'll top deck Boseiju or something like that. All right. What a show off. I really need to find like Grief or Thoughtseize here. Oh my god, another One Ring. No, that's Mount Doom. God, that was the 6th card. You know what I'm saying? I take a Dismember. Alright, well, at least I don't have to worry about my Ragavan getting killed here. Alright, let's see this One Ring. Let's see here. Well, that's good. You get a Thoughtseize, you know, after the fact. They have 2 Oblivion Stones. Uh, you know. They play Karn. Still can play Karn. Oh my god, they get Walking Ballista. Yeah, I mean, that's hella good. Alright, well, just swing at them. Make them shoot the Ragavan. Yep. I have no idea what to do here. I guess I gotta take Worm Coil. And then I do want to use this treasure because they're probably going to use Karn. Just a disaster. They find Boseiju. Yeah, that's as much of a disaster as you could ever see. Well, it looks like another 1-2 here. I don't really get it. Probably Oblivion Stone here, it looks like. All right. Do I want to take Karn or Oblivion Stone? It's got to be Karn. It doesn't make any sense to take Oblivion Stone. Right? I mean, if you take the Oblivion Stone, you just get another one with Karn. I don't know. Yeah, swing for 3. So I don't know if mana to do Mount Doom and Blood Moon. So we'll just go like this. I mean, he's still got a ton of mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus another tower in hand, I think he says he has. I mean, it's just... I mean, he's at 4 here. So he's got to find some to do. Otherwise, he might die to his own 1 ring. Which, have I seen someone die to their own 1 ring yet? Maybe. I think I've seen it 1 time. Alright. Here we go. He's probably going to find another 1 ring. I mean, I can't believe he wouldn't. Yeah, it seems all right. I mean, look at they got 27 cards left in their deck. That's 18 more cards out of their deck than I have. You know, it's drawing him 4 cards. Yeah, it's costing him some life. It has took like half of his life, this 1 ring. It took 1, 3, 6. So it's took not half, but about a third. My Ragavan only got in like twice. And I did Bolt as well. This guy still can't find cards to kill me with or stay alive. Where is that 1 ring? Where is it? He's got to have another copy. This is only his first copy of the 1 ring. No, this is his second. I did take 1. Aha, there we go. He got there. He'll still die. He has to Besage you now. He'll have 3 mana, but what can he do? He'll die to his own 1 ring. He already played a land. What can he do? He needs to have an exiling of his own 1 ring. I don't know. Unless I'm missing something. I don't think I am. Well, that was about as horrible as a draw as I could have. Just see if he dies to one ring. You know, I don't know. I wonder if I should just do this now. Because it's even more difficult. Make sure he just simply dies. All right, let's see if he's got some I'm just not even thinking of. I mean, he could have Tear Asunder, but he need black mana for that. Right? I don't know if they run anything. They can exile their own artifact. All right! Yeah! The streak is over! I managed to win a game 3. Yeah! All right. I don't know. That guy clearly... That guy's pissed. You know he's mad as hell. All right, guys, I'm going to go check on my dogs. I'll be back in just a second. Guys, I'm back. Let's see if I can't win this last match to get a participation prize. You know, 50 points. Yeah, that guy was probably pretty mad. You know, he probably was not a happy camper. Probably pants shitted. You know, them Tron players, they live a weird life. You know, where math doesn't make any sense. 1 + 1 + 1 = 7. Like, what? Huh? What were Tron lands printed that made them modern legal? Is it like 10th edition or something? Does anyone remember? Gotta look it up. Urza's Tower. Urza. Uh, 8th and 9th edition. They were in that. So that's what makes them legal and modern. I was close. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. Ooh. Oh. Alright, well, they get to draw a card. What is that? So I wanted to fetch 4. I wonder if I still should. I'll get a swamp. Take a fine gander here. Ginger Brewed, Colossus Hammer, Pure Steel Paladin, Sigarda's Aid. Well, I think I like taking the, I wonder if I should take Sigarda's Aid. Certainly gonna take a hammer, probably gonna take Shadow Spear. I mean, just straight up. You know? I need to draw like a red card too, so I can like just kill whatever else they play, right? Like if they have a Ginger Brewed or they play Pure Steel. Right now they can only play. Huh. Yeah, I'll take the hammer. And they get to draw another card. Forge New, which says, wow. Um, well, I'm gonna take Shadow Spear and hope they can't find more lands. Yeah, I should take that Forge New. I don't know. Found another land. Look at that. Look at that. All right, swing for 4. I just have to. I have to kill these things now because they get another land. And then the Forge New is just really rough. Yep. Swing for 4. Sure. Swing for 4. Maybe that was wrong. Maybe I should have taken the Giver of Runes. I don't know. It's tough to say. Oh. There we go. And that's game. Okay. All right. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I don't think I have anything for hammer. I mean, just like Cast in the Fire. I think like Turok Dread Cantor is good. Oh boy, what else? Void Walker is probably pretty rough. Maybe some engineered explosives. Croaks is probably not good enough. Path to Peril might be okay. Right, maybe Path to Peril. Ragavans are generally not great. It'll push. Yeah, I'll try something crazy like that. I have no idea. I've actually never, I don't think, ever played this. Right, I don't know. Probably need something better than that. Well, yeah. Okay, we'll keep here. Put the mountain on the bottom. Yep. All right, I think you know what we're doing here, guys. All right. I'll cast the Turok. Try to make it even with the Sanctifier. Okay, never mind. I wonder if I should just take Surge. I don't see why not. All right, well, this is going to be a pretty rough race to win now. Well, Hell's only sending one. No Giver Rune play. All right. 3. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not dead after all. It's completely actually dead. I mean, it doesn't even work because these sanctifiers. So should have been a land, right? Yeah. All right. Let's take out these constructs. Sad, my engineered explosives won't work here because everything's 2 mana. But I could really use like a Grief that would pump the Turok. Right? It still has Menace. I would rather keep him back a Giver Runes. They must be afraid of like another Fury or something. All right. Oh. Oh. Okay. Now I'm in serious trouble. Let's get a Cauldron Complete. A Nettle Cyst. Nettle Cyst. Where's the Cauldron Complete? Oh, yes. Nettle Cyst right now just be a 1/1, right? But they could get protection from Giver of Runes. I think the Stoneforge Mystic is much scarier. I mean, I might be wrong. Because it would suck if this thing found Cauldron Complete or Batter Skull or something. So I think I'm going to take the Stoneforge. That makes this a 4/3. Swing for 4. I mean, as soon as I find Cigar to say it's all over. Well, yes. It's completely over. I mean, there's no reason to attack with Grieve. Just find me, let me swing here with this Turok and let me lightning bolt you. How's the RCQ season coming? Not great. Like Modern, although Modern's one of my, like, allegedly my favorite format, I've never done well, basically, usually with Modern in paper. Not 100% true. Like, I mean, I've had it before where, you know, I've done okay. I got $75 once with Ponza not too long ago. That is horrible. All right, here we go. Yeah, this Nettle system one. Oh shit, they can give a protection from black. Oh my god, I didn't even realize that. Yeah. Oh my god, fuck. Yeah, okay, I've lost this league. I can't make it. This land was a horrible draw. I didn't even understand this play, honestly. I forgot that this would come in like that. So that's a shotgun blast in my face. That is an absolutely death. I mean, I can't survive, right? This is 4. They get protection here. They fire that up, makes it a 2. I mean, maybe there's some weird way I can find a way to live. I don't know. I mean, they play this. They fire that up. That becomes 3. Yeah, I don't know if I can survive this. Engineered explosives on 2 might still might work. A Fury. I'm just dead because the Fury. Yeah, I'm just dead because I have to do like. Yeah, I'm just toast because I can fire that Ink Moth too. Right. And they can make Colossus Hammer come in. So really, I need to kill. Yeah, I can't win. So. But terrible Elf Lord. Just letting you know that playing this deck. Oh, I'm just extra dead. Playing this deck has been just miserable. I've been really unhappy with Magic the Gathering in general. That's the right one, right? Yes. It has to be, because they won't let me play the Pioneer one. I've just been generally pretty unhappy with Magic the Gathering. You know, just in general, just, you know, honestly, it's becoming a struggle every day to play. I'm not looking forward to the next RCQ season in Standard, because there's really only one deck that can really win over there. I don't want to be playing it. This deck has not been any better than Ponza, yet allegedly it should be better than Ponza. The last Ponza league I played, I went 0-5 and won 2 games. Pioneer is the only place where I seem to be able to win, but people don't like Pioneer, so therefore nobody wants to play that, and we're not going to have an RCQ season of Pioneer until April of 2024. I'm just really lost, and frankly, every day it takes a lot for me to want to play the game. Like, I really don't even really want to play anymore, and I've been saying that for years, and I really mean that. Like, I really don't want to play Magic the Gathering. Like, I just don't. Like, I don't have fun. I have no friends. And I'm just not excited to ever play the game. Like, there's just nothing that ever gets me excited. You know, I have almost no reason to play other than the fact that I'm just pathetic. I'm asking for hell. Um, you know, it's just, it's not exactly great. Yeah, we'll keep. And I don't think I'm alone in that world. I think there's a lot of guys like me that every day really struggle to play this game. They play it, they hate it, they don't want to continue to play it. But you know, we got nothing else going on. Like, what else am I gonna do? You know, when I look at stuff like that, like, what else am I gonna do? People say find a new hobby. Well, I don't really have anything else I want to do, right? People are like, well, play some video games. I don't want to play video games, right? I mean, wow, this thing immediately. Did he look at me or look at himself? No, he looked at me. Okay. Um, but yeah, I think there's a lot of people out there that are like me and just are unhappy with how things are going. Wow, 2 ledger shredders and expressive iteration. What the fuck? What is that? I don't even know. What the hell? And he's got a spell snare to stop my bowmasters that he knows about. I don't know. I mean, obviously you want to take expressive iteration. That gives them the most chance to do stuff. And yeah, I guess a ledger shredder. I don't know. Nice. They put a spell pierce into the graveyard. I'm just trying my best to continue to play. I do plan on playing the standard season. Put 1 top, 1 bottom. Huh. Yeah, swing for 4. Let's play this. Let's get rid of this thing. And since the spell snare is not available to cast right now, I'll ping them. All right. But I do plan on playing standard. I plan on playing MTGO. God damn it, dude. Swing for 2. What was the card they put in their hand? I mean, he says like a Ragavan. I guess. Do I run the risk? I guess we'll just take Ledger Shredder, I guess. I don't know. Let's see what happens here. Whew. God, they got that spell snare still. I think we just keep racing them. Big bloodstained mire. If I dash that, does that count as 2? I don't know. It does count as 2? Okay. So yeah, then spell snare would stop it then. Alright, well that's good for me to know. I'll just cast it as 1 then. Leave my army back to block the monkey. I plan on trying to block the monkey with the monkey. But you might be right. Maybe I should do that extra 8. That was supposed to be X traders. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Sorry, man. Let's call you extra. They do have another different Ragavan. They have 2 in hand. How about a lightning bolt? Just 1 bolt. Marsh Flats. He took it. Wow. Maybe that was wrong. I don't know. Maybe I should have sent the Bowmasters. Amazing how good the spell snare's been. Think he's got double bolt? Ah, fuck it. No. I'll take it. I gotta take the risk here. He's doesn't have double bolt. Play green Tron deck? I don't want to do that. Oh my god, he gets fabled the fucking Mirror Breaker. You know that's a little weird for him is that, you know, again, I just need lightning bolt. I just need lightning bolt. Or even a Thoughtseize. I can't cast that. I literally can't do anything. I just gotta sit here and hope that, I mean, I would assume he'll discard. Maybe he won't discard. I don't know. I had lethal. How did I have lethal? They have spell snare. I can't do anything. Yeah. I can't. I have to let him do this. Right? Because they'll just do spell snare. So I gotta see if they'll discard spell snare. They do not. They do not get rid of spell snare. Insane. The spell snare, man. I cannot get through this spell snare. Like, I actually can't. One top, one bottom. Well, top deck land probably won't even work. They're probably holding counterspell. Probably have spell snare and counterspell. They probably have a lightning bolt right here, right now. They have lightning bolt in there. I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. I play my heart out and I just don't get the cards. I just don't never get them. So frustrating. It's so fucking frustrating. I mean, I am just at wit's end trying to play this deck. Like any deck I play in Modern. It's so unfun. Like, I did everything I could possibly do there. How could I have predicted that not taking Spell Snare would have lost me the game? I took good cards from him with my Thought Seizes and stuff. How could I have predicted that? You know, that's the thing that these Monday morning fucking motherfucking quarterbacks always talk about. When I go into these chat rooms, I talk to them about, you know, what I did wrong and everything. They're like, well, I would have taken the. I mean, I know how they are because they're assholes. They'll say shit like, well, you should have taken that spell snare knowing that you had, you know, whatchamacallit, then fatal push. You know, knowing that you had the Orcish Bowmaster. It's like, you know, fuck off, fat fuck. You wouldn't have done that, you fat piece of fucking dog shit. You know, I mean, there's just no way I could have predicted that Spell Snare would win them the entire game. Maybe, I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe I should have just cast into it at some point. At some point, maybe you just need to cast into that fucking shit. I don't have a fucking clue. Just no matter what I do, it's just wrong. You know, that's what I found out talking. No, that's not true, because I asked them specifically things I ran into. I didn't give them what I did. I just was like, hey, you know, like, is this the right call? Basically, I told them, you know, hey, I had this situation where, you know, you look at the opponent's hand, they're playing Yawgmoth, and you go, they got 3 Mana Dorks, 2 Quarter Callings. What do you take from that? In real life, when I ran into that, I took the 2 Quarter Callings. Maybe that was wrong. Maybe I was supposed to take the Dorks. Well, all these motherfuckers told me that I needed to take the Quarter Callings, which I did. And I really wonder, I think I need to hold and leave up Bowmasters. Because they're gonna. No, they already drew a card, right? Yeah. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. You know, I ask people for help, and all I do is get more confused because people give me stupid ass fucking answers, or they argue amongst themselves about which one's the right one, and it's just obnoxious. And that's one case where I know they would be like, "Oh, you should have taken the spell snare. That'd been good. Take the spell snare." Um, I don't want any help. I'm so sick and tired of people trying to help me. It's always a huge mistake asking people. Every time. You cast Voidwalker. Counter spell. These last till your next end stuff. So they got to cast these both here. Like, I'm just convinced that, what I do is probably the right call. It's just I'm being unlucky, and I'm sure there's little small things I do wrong. It's not like I'm making immense mistakes. Like, somehow, I'm trying to, like, lightning bolt a fucking 4-5 or something, right? I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's really frustrating. I talked to the guys on this Discord forum thing, and they are very unhelpful. Like, they try. I'm not saying they're trying to be mean or anything, but their answers were exactly what I did. So it's like I did exactly what you would normally do. Okay. All right. Well, now I don't have a reason to do a lot here with this Jesus. Well, at least that maybe sets me up for Fury. This card's got like permanent prowess. You can do everything right and still lose. Oh, I know. You can do everything wrong and still win sometimes. Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to try and kill everything here. Well, they bother me because I spend so much time. I've tried so hard for so long to be a somebody, and it just never works. I wonder... I wonder if I should just lightning bolt this now. I don't see why not. What do you think I've been doing, man? What is this? Oh, a spell pierce? I will pay the 2. I guess I was even end phase. I thought that was it was main phase. That could have been a disaster. I'm just gonna hard cast Fury. That's all 4 blood crypts. Oosh. All right. Okay. Resubmit. But yeah, it's just, you know, it's frustrating because it's like, you feel like you're betraying Ponza, right? That's the deck you're supposed to be known for, and everybody cares to want to see you do that, and then you play the deck that everybody wants you to play, and you lose with it every single match, and not even come close to winning. And people are like, well, just have it play this way. Run these cards. Run these cards. And it's like, I know they're not going to work because I know how the deck's supposed to run. And they're like, well, maybe you should just be red-green. Don't worry about Arbor Elves and stuff. And it's like, well, what's the point? The strength of that deck is trying to get to 3-mana cards on turn 2. And they're like, well, play Noble Hierarch then. Well, what good does that do? I mean, it's the same problem. And in fact, it even makes less mana. Because the Utopia Arbor Elf combined can make 4 mana on turn 2 for Bloodbraid Elves. People are like, well, don't play Bloodbraid Elves, play something else. And it's just like, well, what's better than Bloodbraid? I mean, how much am I going to rediscover this deck, right? You look at the cards that come out that are green colored. They're not really meant for Modern. I mean, green's probably the most neglected card right now for Modern. Am I going to have, like Thrun or something? Like the new Thrun? I don't know. You can run 4 endurances, but that makes it so you have to run less red cards. Do you want to evoke those? A lot of people are really prepared for evoke with subtlety and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's just horrible. Huh. I will be aggressive here, and I will lead on Ragavan. Maybe that's wrong. A high upside, right? I'm sure they got a way to kill this thing, but make them use it on Ragavan other than Bowmasters, right? Yep. All right. Okay. Amazing. Oh, an unlicensed hearse. I'm glad they can't take that. Uh, yeah, I mean, I just gotta try and either Orcish Bowmaster or Fatal Push. I mean, that's all I got going on here. Probably, honestly, try to Orcish Bowmaster. That way I can evoke and leave up Fatal Push too. Yeah. All right, let's see. Counter spell or spell snare. There it is. The mighty spell snare. They probably still have counter spell. Well, they can't play that. That's good. Put Preordain in the graveyard? Wow. Hey, look at what I'm drawing. They're hesitant about it. I wonder what it is. So hopefully they don't have a Spell Pierce in the hand. That would be the worst. Okay, well that helps me a little bit. Let's get rid of this Stable of the Mirror Breaker. And they didn't have Subtlety either. That was another one that could have been a problem. All right. So now they have Ragavan. Maybe they got their own Fury. I don't know. I got Terminate for that. Okay. I didn't even I saw the promo art for this when the next RCQ season. I don't even know what's going on in it. Like I have to relook at it. Like I like this artwork for it's so strange. It's like, you know, ribbon dancing, the Olympic sport. But then the new artwork was like really weird. It's expressive. Express yourself with ribbon dancing. Right? What we got going on here? We're gonna have a Ragavan and oh my god. Oh my god. What'd they get rid of? Oh, they got rid of the Ragavan. Okay. I mean, yeah. What do they put in exile? I don't know. Well, I guess I get to Fatal Push that. Nice. All right, well. Hmm. Old Misty Rainforest. A dumb card. What card would that be, Gizball? I saw the new version of Cascade. That shit looks pretty crazy. You know? I mean, it's better but worse than Cascade because the thing has to enter the battlefield, except for one I saw was on a sorcery. So that one doesn't have to enter the battlefield. But all the other ones I saw, they had to enter the battlefield, which means they can just be counterspelled. Unlike Bloodbraid Elf, where it comes in and like they gotta wait for it to cascade for them to decide if they want to counterspell either the Bloodbraid or wherever it cascades into. But sure. But you know, I thought it was I think it's pretty amazing. Like you could run that card, right? The one I was looking at is like a creature, and like in Gruul. Oh yeah, I did see that card. You know, and uh, and yeah, I did see that card. But it's kind of neat that in the new, what do they call it, Discover or something, Like, you can cascade into, like, a Utopia Sprawl, or, like, it's really good against Teferi, where you cascade into, like, a Lightning Bolt, and you're like, no, put that in my hand, then cast that Lightning Bolt as a sorcery speed. You know, I really like it, but we'll just have to see if it's any good. Built Urza and Sai. Yeah. All right, we're going to have a race here. It's going to be really bad for me. I don't think I can win the race. Yeah, not looking great. Mini Affinity opening package for speed counters on it. Yeah, it was a weird thing where you double the amount of counters on it every like upkeep or something. Interesting card. What is this? Oh, preordained. Yeah, man. If I exile this, okay. If I exile this, do I get to do its adventure side with Voidwalker? I mean, there's 11. Expressive iteration. The card on top looks bad. I already played a land. The Ledger Shredder. Probably a counter spell in hand. Yep, they got it. Yep. All right. Well, I mean, that's going to do it for me again today, guys. Another 1 and 2. Again, I can usually force game 3, but I cannot and will not usually win the game 3. I just don't get it. This has been one of the most frustrating experiences I've ever had in my life, trying to play this deck. Like, it's just, I simply cannot win no matter what I do. What was that? Oh, that was Murktide. It's just maddening. I mean, it's absolutely maddening and crippling. You know, I may have to call some sort of special hotline. You know, I may need to, you know, lock myself in jail on purpose, much like how the character in American Werewolf in London begged people to put him in jail, but he refused to commit a crime. Remember that? He was like, I need to be put in jail because I'm going to transform into the werewolf. And he's like, he tries to get thrown in jail by saying the queen is a man. Like, kind of a weird scene. Like, just punch a cop, dude. If you need to go to jail, which I don't even know that would work because they're going to put you in like a holding cell with probably other dudes. And you transform, you're just going to destroy those dudes in the holding cell. I don't know. But anyways, there was another werewolf movie where yeah, the new Wolfman that's now like 15 years old, Anthony Hopkins would put himself in a prison cell, his own prison cell he made for inside his mansion. And there's another werewolf movie I saw where the guy would somehow chain himself to a tree. But I don't know how he ever got himself out of the handcuffs. Like, I don't, they never explained that, you know. But anyways, yeah, guys, it's just the struggle continues with this deck. I don't really know what to do, what I'm doing wrong. It's just, I'm single-handedly keeping this deck probably on, like, tier 2, like, by myself. Wizards looks at the data that I'm giving them by losing constantly with this deck. And they say, look how bad this guy is with this deck. You know, this deck doesn't need to have any sort of hits to it. And not that I think it does, honestly. I mean, if you're going to ban Grief, you got to ban Fury and Solitude. Like, Fury by itself. The Grief is only obnoxious in this deck because of these cards. By itself, it's not that great. It's a 4-mana Thoughtseize. Like, it's not that good. But this card's insane. Like, it's just, this is the one that people need to be mad at. I mean, deep down, this is the one that you got to be pissed at. However, I do think it has a good role of dealing with Planeswalkers. A lot of people don't remember anymore, but Planeswalkers used to be the bane of existence. Like, it used to just be so difficult to deal with Planeswalkers. It was just like you either counterspelled them or you had to take an entire turn to attack them a lot of times. Especially if they started plussing, like a Liliana the Veil back in the day plussing. I mean, that was some bad fucking shit when that stuff was going down. But now you just Fury it. He's like, oh, just pitch this. Fury, 4 damage, swing at you. I mean, Fury's really put Planeswalkers more fair, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I don't know, but that's my opinion. But Fury is the one that probably, honestly, is the most devastating on the game. The impactfulness outside of this Undying stuff. And I think Solitude's up there, too. But anyways, guys, like I said, it's going to do it for me. I'll be back tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific time, for more of this. Hope you guys are excited for it. I did win a match today. So that's good. But hoping to turn this stuff around because I cannot win. I go to RCQs, I go 2-4, 3-3. I haven't done better than 3-3 yet. It's just I thought that, you know, playing this deck would boost my confidence. You know, I'd be playing with a good deck. Yeah, you gotta learn how to play it. You learn the ins and outs, but I'm not an idiot. I know how to play Magic the Gathering. I know what's going on here. But I seem to be unable to figure out. I made a detailed list. That's another thing I did. I asked guys, are my sideboard choices or swapping in and out for the sideboard cards that I like? Would you agree with those? And these so-called experts with this deck agreed. So I'm asking these guys that are experts, like, for help and stuff, and I give them scenarios where maybe I did something wrong. I want to tell them what I did because I want them to just immediately tell me, oh, yeah, you lost? Well, clearly that was wrong. So you don't want to do that in the Magic community. That's what I've always found. You give them a scenario, right? The one I keep giving you guys was I did the grease scan against a Yawgmoth player. He revealed his hand to be 2 lands, 3 mana dorks, and 2 Quarter Callings. I took the 2 Quarter Callings. Maybe that was wrong. So I asked these experts on this forum Discord thing, what would you have taken in that scenario? I didn't tell them I took the Quarter Callings. What would you take? And all of them said, take the 2 Quarter Callings. Okay, well, I did it right, and I still ended up badly losing, right? So then I told them that. Well, I took the 2 Quarter Callings, like you guys said, and I lost. I'm like, oh, well, then you should have taken the Wall of Roots and the Delighted Halfling. Like, okay, sure. Yeah, man, like, whatever, guys. You know, I mean, they're just very unhelpful. Not that they're trying to be mean or anything, but I think Magic the Gathering is just too difficult. Once you know how to play the game, like, it's just, you cannot get good advice from people because it's just, there's too much variance. There's too much, you know, the opponent's top deck like a god and I top deck like a fucking homeless man. And it's just, I don't know what to do. All I can do is just plow through this season and hope that when the standard season starts, I'll find joy somehow in that. But I do plan on giving Gruul Ponza another try in a couple weeks, sooner than later, and we'll see how bad it is. Okay? So, all right, guys, that's going to do it for me, like I keep saying. Let's do some shout-outs here. Shout-outs to Gizball11, Elf Lord Gucci, extra 8. Tech Gauge, the MTG bot, and the Night bot for keeping me company. If you did watch this on Twitch, please consider following. If you watched this on YouTube, please consider subscribing to this video a thumbs up. You can also follow me on Twitter for that Bluebird/X action. And I will be back tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific time, to continue playing this deck. And see if I can't have a winning record for once in over a week. You know, it's a long road ahead, right? And I don't know what else to say other than I just keep trying, keep working at it. I'll have a breakthrough eventually. I'll have a league where suddenly I do like 4-1, 5-0, and then I'll be like, oh my god, this deck is so good. I figured it out. And then I'll go right back to like 1-4s and 0-5. I'm like, you know what? I don't know what the hell I'm doing. That vicious cycle I find myself in. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Everyone be safe out there. Eat some good food, drink some good beverages, spend time with your loved ones. A lot more important than playing Magic the Gathering. I'm telling you right now. Like, just that's the best thing is hanging out. You know, like my daughter just started walking yesterday. You know, so that's really great. My son's been walking for like over a month now. So a lot more important than winning a damn match of Magic. D-Man's here. He shows up right at the end. He says, cheers. Thank you, D-Man. I appreciate the cheers. I'm still an old man, so whenever I think of cheers, I think of the show with Norm. I don't even know if people even know what that is anymore. But cheers to you too, D-Man. D-Man, I'm getting off. I'll be back tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific time. You want to join me? If not, you probably got something way more important than watching me. And anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you all here tomorrow. All right, everybody. Peace!